Hi guys, today is the 1st of December 2025, the first day of December, Monday morning. CRAZII Global Market Talk with KEL. Now, CRAZII, anytime, anywhere. Now, today, the session will be a bit longer than usual, at least 45 to 50 minutes. So I will, in the middle of it, because of video recording, I will stop for a while, and then I'll resume so that the video can be split to part 1 and part 2. Now, why today the so important, right, to tell you this? Because I felt that there could be a selling impact in the market in the near term. All right. So I want to share this with you so that you guys can get the first-hand information from it. Yeah. Okay. So before we continue, disclaimer apply as usual. Please do your risk management accordingly. Okay. That's very important. Okay. Yeah? All right, so first of all, let's go into the big fundamentals for today. Okay, so first of all, right, we know that globally we're going to enter Santa Claus rally. Now, Santa Claus rally usually happen during about the 18th of December to the 23rd of December. Okay, so usually this type of period of time, the market will rally because it's patriotic. It's like it's like giving something. It's like, you know, typical. Let's make things happy, stuff like that. So that is this typical thing. So over the years, I have realized something very important. Okay, if the market, if this is like 18 December, okay, as a cutoff time, okay, if the market is to rally from 18 December to the 23rd of December, okay, usually the market prior to that will sell down first. Can you understand this? That means from 1st of December, okay, to 18 December, if the market wants to have a big rally at the back, normally there will be some selling. All right, not one way down, but some selling from 1st December to 18 December. Now, this is not 100%. This is just a statistics, okay? So vice versa, if the market choose to go up instead towards 18 December, then there is a very interesting phenomenon that the market may actually collapse after that on 18 December. Now, this happened very rare, right? It happened very rare, right? Tomorrow, I'll give you the exact dates of this, but this is something that I kind of observed over the last 20 years. Now, usually the market will sell down first, a bit of profit taking. Then after that, the market will rally. So that's why I feel that this time around with Donald Trump in the House, the same thing will likely happen. That means that the market should most likely see that it will go down first a little bit, and then after that, recover. All right? So that's how I see it personally. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this morning I have triple X. Now I'm very, very full now. Okay, all right. So this is very, very important, yeah, for everybody to understand this. Okay, so because of that right now, right, it's going to be a very interesting thing because November we had the data in a very crazy way because of the shutdown, and also we have the non-farm payroll. The data is a little bit off. And the thing is this, last week we have the CME outstage issue. So it's kind of crazy. So December itself, right, there's a very interesting volatility in the front. And the market now sees a 90% chance that the Bank of England, okay, cutting interest rate. So now the thing is this, everybody is betting that there should be a rate cut by Jerome Powell and friends. But the question is, if it doesn't happen, then we have a big issue. So that's why I think the market will speculate that there'll be no interest rate cut these few days. Then the market will go into a jittery, and that's how things will develop. So I see it, okay? So let's see whether I'm right or wrong, but this one share with you, yeah? Now, silver has hit the new high. Now, I've been calling to buy on silver for the longest of time. Since when it was $18, $19, $20, I've been calling for buy, calling for buy. And my target at the time was $50. It has reached. Okay, fine. So the question is this: where can silver go? Now, basically, I am very confident for gold. Gold, in my opinion, by December 2026, gold, yeah, will reach $5,200. Now, why do I say that gold will go to $5,200? Is because I'm very, very sure by May 2026, when Jerome Powell leaves the Federal Reserve, right, the next person going in will likely cut the interest rate dramatically. So the gold price will go to 5,200. Hence, therefore, silver price naturally will also follow a little bit. So silver, I expect it to hit $65. 65, yeah? So this is my view for 2026 December, okay? Not immediate, it's like next 12 months. So that is the reason why I want to give you this perspective here as well, okay? So it cannot run away because the dollar and the precious metal, they are like a simple, what do you call, like a, their relationship itself, right? It's like a seesaw, right? When the dollar decrease in value, the commodity precious metal had to go up because that's how they basically equal itself in terms of valuation. So that's why I believe silver will go to 65 and go to 5,002. Now, where is silver right now, right? Silver now is trading about $57 now already. Wow, 57, crazy, yeah? I didn't buy anything here. I'm waiting for the pullback. Then gold right now is about 4,150? Oh, 250, sorry. 250. Yeah. So that is my personal take. So gold got one more $1,000 to go up. So that's about 25% or 22%. Then silver from where we are right now is about 20%, about $65. Okay. So this is my personal view for gold and silver. Okay. And that's why I think that traders, if you want to buy for some, you want to sell silver or sell gold, please be careful. Yeah. You don't want to be caught in the wrong side and get yourself into trouble. Okay. All right, so that is the view for gold and silver. And the next thing I'll talk about is the year-end rally, which is just talked about. So I'm just going to skip this guy. Now, of course, unfortunately, we saw the Hong Kong blaze that basically killed 128 people and still counting. So for CRAZII, right, we are looking to basically promote a donation to help out people who are affected. So later on, we will coordinate this move, right? Globally, all the CRAZII in different countries like Singapore, Malaysia, Cambodia, Vietnam. If you guys want to donate to the Hong Kong blaze and be part of this, I think it'll be good. Okay, it's not obligation. If you want, you do it. You don't want, it's fine. Okay, all right. So this one is something that we want you to consider doing that. Yeah, it's pretty sad though. Okay, next one is that now we know the Nasdaq has gone higher, but apparently itself some counters like Nvidia is not doing very well. This is interesting because how can Nvidia, one of the biggest, if not the leading AI chip maker, is not doing well while the Nasdaq is going up? So this is where I'll talk about this very shortly. Yeah, you see today I got a lot of things to cover from different markets, so please stay tuned. Okay, so this is the global big news. Let's talk about the other markets. Now, first of all, I told you about the US dollar. The US dollar, I said many times before that it has a very strong resistance. And we can see that 104 is a very strong level. Now, it did try to stay above 104 for quite a bit of time, 3 to 4 days. Then after that, it went down. Okay. So now why the dollar is going down? Because there's rumor now saying that there will be a rate cut, right? So the dollar pulled back. So now the thing is this, the dollar now, as you can see, is staying below the moving average, the 100-day moving average, or the 30-day moving average. And do take note, is coming down very fast to the Williams indicator at the -80. So what you are seeing is a very clear bullish signal, which means that if, let's say, okay, market now is speculating there will be an interest rate cut, but I personally don't think so. So what will happen? If, let's say, Jerome Powell and friends decided not to cut interest rate for some reason, the dollar will shoot up. Please take note. The dollar will shoot up. And once the dollar shoot up, the gold will come down again. Silver will come down again. So that is whereby you need to pay attention to this detail. And based on the indicator that we have right now, it's very clear this is a bullish positioning, meaning the dollar is bullish. Now, US dollar is controlled by the big boys. The big boys know better than us whether is there going to be an interest rate cut or no interest rate cut. And judging from the way the chart is moving, I cannot deny this. I don't think there will be an interest rate cut. If there's going to be one, they will do it in December and say there's no more after that. So that's something that you must remember. So I know that now gold is going up, everybody's making money, but you must understand why the gold is going up right now. It's because everybody thinks that there will be a rate cut, and that's what the dollar is showing you at this moment right now. All right, this is very, very important information because I don't want you to get caught on the updraft and then you miss out and things happen. Yeah. So all clear? If all clear, press number 1 right now to make sure that you guys understand about today's topic. Well, today was 61 people. Wow, a lot of people today, yeah? So that is good because that shows that you are very serious. You want to make money from here. So my point is this. I think that the dollar will go up. And if it goes up again, the gold price will come down, yeah? Silver will come down, yeah? So be very careful on this. Okay? Very, very careful. Okay. Next topic, we talk about the VIX. Now, VIX is the volatility index against the S&P 500. And this is a very commonly used as a form of a guide to basically do the counterparty of the S&P. So I can just show it to you. We just do a simple, comparison. Okay. So you can see very clearly that whenever the VIX, okay, I'll make it bigger for you, yeah? Ever since my friend get me the router for me, I can do this easily. You know, last time we do Zoom, it's so tedious. Okay, so make it simple. Now, whenever the VIX basically, okay, whenever the VIX actually goes up, right? You see the VIX going up, the S&P 500 will sell down. Yeah, the one in blue is S&P 500. So you can see that, okay, when the VIX is going up, the S&P fall. So vice versa, if the VIX is coming down instead, the S&P 500 will go up because that is how they contra each other, yeah? They contrary to each other. Okay, so now everyone take a look. We can see that the S&P 500 is actually at a high level right now, right? But the VIX is at a low level, okay? And you can see that the VIX now is turning. The VIX is turning. Okay, I'll make it smaller for you can see this better. And I'll take away the S&P first, not to confuse you. So you can see that this VIX, okay, very important. Let me just make it smaller. This VIX tells me that this is actually climbing up. Okay, you can see it's climbing up while the common point exists. So when the market has common point while the VIX is climbing up, all right, okay. Okay, this basically tells you that the S&P 500 in the near term may see some profit taking. Okay, may see some profit taking. So that is another reason why I felt that the chart earlier, the dollar index, is now very closely related to the VIX. So if that's going to be what's going to happen, if there's going to be any form of murmuring, rumor saying that there'll be no rate cut, the S&P will come down and the VIX will go up and the dollar will also go up. All clear? All right, so all these are actually things that you can put them together and then give yourself an intake on what happened. So I think that the VIX easily now is at 16, should go to 20 easily. All right, of course, based on the past movement, we do see about 28, yeah? Okay, now, of course, you can buy some VIX through AIMS, all right, but the what do you call the daily swap is not cheap, yeah? But not bad if you talk about a $100 risk to get back a potential $800 reward. So you basically take $100 as a risk, right, to basically fight a potential reward about nearly 800. So 1:8 risk reward ratio. So for those who want to buy some VIX through AIMS, you can try to do that. But remember, the daily swap is still not cheap, yeah? So if you can buy through other means, like other places, like other brokers, please go ahead. Okay, so this is another thing that I want you to take note of. Okay, now I'm not pessimistic. I'm just being really real when the charts are all aligning perfectly to what I'm seeing right now. Of course, I can be wrong, but then, well, based on what I'm seeing now, this is what I can share with you. So you make your own decision. Okay, this is the NASDAQ. As you can see, the NASDAQ. Okay. Now the NASDAQ now, you can see it's on a very strong bull trend. So that's fine. And you can see the NASDAQ, okay, he went below the moving average. Then after that, the second run, and that's where it pulls back quite dramatically. And now it has covered back entire sell-off on the day. So it's a very bullish signal, very bullish. But again, the common point where the market hits versus where it is today is actually lower. You understand my point now? Normally, if the market is very bullish and things continue to go higher, you actually see that the common point reached, but the price is higher. It means something like this, whereby, for example, like this is a common point here, this is a common point here, the price is higher, right? So any pullback is a buy. Any pullback is a buy. Can you see that? But this time around, right, you have the opposite direction, whereby now the price is going lower, although the market has recovered from quite a good level, but the common point has just reached, and it's lower. So based on this, usually there's a very high chance the market will go into profit taking again. All right, go into profit taking again, and if that does happen, this should bring the Nasdaq down to here, which is about 24,200 area. So where are we now? 25,000, 25,400. So which means that there could be a 1,200 point sell-off on the Nasdaq. Now, of course, by saying this, I'm going to get a lot of people pelting me because everybody knows that Nasdaq is supposed to be bullish. There's no way the Nasdaq can be coming down, blah blah blah. I understand that, but I'm giving you the reason why. As I say again, because of the Federal Reserve, maybe they may not want to cut interest rate, at least for now. Maybe after that, after a lot of pressure by the market, then they decide. So this is a very typical big boys move. They try to fake you, then you believe in it, and then you jump into sell, and then they buy into the market. No, it can happen, right? So this is something that I want to share with you. So today I say this sharing is very important. It's a global thing, so I want you to take note, okay? So guys, all clear? If all clear, press number 2 right now. Okay. All right. Next market, NVIDIA. Now, why am I so concerned? Because look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA shares has came down quite a fair bit, yeah? From the high of 210, it has came down to a low of 177. Now, the earnings itself is good. It's better than expected. All right. And the thing is this, right now, the only thing is that Alphabet Gemini 3 model gained traction that caused a little bit shaky for NVIDIA, but I think that is fine. And the next dividend payout is coming in on December, after Christmas. So everything is good. So now that is a problem. Then if everything is good, then why are you selling? I always believe in this. If your things is good, then why are you selling? And you can see the selling is not small, yeah? The volume is big. The volume is big. And the crazy part is this. When NVIDIA was selling here, remember, that is where the NASDAQ was selling down, right? Over here, the NASDAQ was selling down. But the NASDAQ has now recovered every part of this and go higher. But NVIDIA didn't. This is not good. This is not good. And you remember, Michael Burry did say that NVIDIA did do some very interesting, creative, accounting. So I'm not too sure whether it's true or false. So you can do your own research. But then if you tell me now, I can tell you safely, I think NVIDIA, if the NASDAQ is going to sell down, NVIDIA will go down to 100 and probably $60 on average. So guys, with the lowering volume, is not healthy for NVIDIA. With the NASDAQ now potentially coming down, it's not healthy for it. So with these two adds together, I think NVIDIA, if sell down further, will add more pressure on AI, and then after that, more selling to come into the market. All right, so that is how I see about NVIDIA. I think this guy is going to go down more. So don't chase it first. Wait for the price to go lower. I know that some people, they want to buy NVIDIA, there is a value investment, blah, blah, blah. I'm more to the technical side and the global market side. Okay, I stopped recording for a short moment.